Hey guys, it's Jen. Welcome back. So I know it's not Sunday, but I wanted to post my Sunday haul from 2 weeks ago that I totally missed because I was on vacation. I forgot to bring my laptop. I felt so bad. We were actually halfway down to the Jersey Shore when I remembered that I forgot to pack it, and I really just had a couple of last minute things to finish up. So I was going to bring my laptop with me and then publish it Sunday morning. We left on Saturday, and unfortunately I totally forgot it. So I wasn't able to publish it that week as well as this past Sunday because we were still away. We got home yesterday, so I figured I would just upload what I have today midweek, and then you'll get another Sunday haul on Sunday. So you'll get two this week. So anyway, let's go ahead and dive in, and I'll meet you back here at the end. Hey guys, it's Monday, and I just wanted to quickly show you these new Wet n Wild palettes that I found over the weekend at the Christmas tree shop. So if you don't live near a Christmas tree shop, they're part of Bed Bath & Beyond and Harmon Face Values, and my particular Christmas tree shop where I live has a Harmon drugstore inside it. So I haven't even seen Wet n Wild announce this yet or anything. Maybe by the time you see this video they will have. But as of this point, I've heard nothing about it from them. I have seen a few people posting the displays on Instagram. So just quickly, I'll show you a couple photos of the display that I took. They have lip products. They also have a lip scrub and a lip balm that look like little apples, which are really cute. There are some really nice looking brushes that have like a yellow tip to them. They look really cool. So I basically just picked up the eyeshadow palette and the face palette. I'm on Wet n Wild's PR list. So I'm thinking that when the collection launches, they might ship everything to me, so I didn't want to spend a ton of money, but I figured you guys might be interested in at least these two products. When I posted them on Instagram, everybody was going crazy over these two, so that's what I ended up getting. And if I do get it in PR, then I can just give away these two products when it shows up. So why don't we go ahead and just swatch these after we take a closer look. So first is the blush palette. So in this palette there's a pale pink shimmer, then there's a nude matte shade, then there's a nude shimmer, and then this one's like a peachy pink shimmer. It almost kind of reminds me of NARS Orgasm a little bit. And then the eyeshadow palette is really bright and colorful. In this one, they're all mattes except for this orange shade right here and then this white. So I'm very interested to see what the formula is like. So let's go ahead and do some swatches. So those are the top two shades. And then these are the two in the bottom row. So these are really beautiful colors. I could definitely wear all of them with my skin tone. I think those with deeper skin tones might find these to be a little bit more on the light side. There really isn't a deeper shade in this palette. Everything is really super light, so just something to keep in mind. All right, so before we swatch, I just want to quickly show you a close-up of the eyeshadow palette. So here we go. Here's the first three shades. They felt really creamy as I was picking them up, even the matte shades, which was nice. Pigment seems to be pretty good so far. They smooth out if you just kind of go back over them a little bit. And here's the next three. I feel like if you just kind of take the time and smooth them out, they look a lot better. All right, and then here's the last three. This white shade on the end almost felt like a cream. I think it's supposed to be more of like a sheer, almost glittery topper. So the formula on this one definitely seems pigmented. I'm just gonna have to play with it on my eyes and see how it goes, but everything feels really soft and easy to pick up. And I do normally enjoy Wet n Wild's eyeshadows, so I have pretty high hopes for this one. So if you'd like to see a review on this plus the blush palette, definitely let me know down in the comments below. I also got my Boxycharm this weekend for June, and the theme of this month is Getaway, so there's a bunch of kind of summery products in here. So first up is the No Problem Prime Essence from Touch in Sol, and you guys know how much I love their No Problem primer. It's one of my favorite primers, so I've been so excited to try this ever since I saw the sneak peek that it was going to be in Boxycharm. And this is full size, and what's the retail on it? $23. It says, let your makeup stay a while with your new Touch in Sol No Problem Prime Essence infused with calendula flower extract. This primer tightens up your pores, keeping your skin silky, silky smooth. So let's check this one out. So here's what the tube looks like. It is 1 fluid ounce. And let's just put a little bit on my hand where I usually put stuff where I have pores right here. Oh my gosh, it's like a liquid. It almost feels like water going on. It's really, really thin. So not what I was expecting from a primer for sure. It feels like a really lightweight serum almost, like a skincare product. But I suppose now that I think about it, it is called a priming essence, and that's basically what an essence is. It's just supposed to be slightly thicker than a toner. So this is really more of a skincare product than a primer. So I would actually put this on during my skincare routine versus on top of all my skincare right before makeup. I think that's actually what it's intended to be. So it made my skin feel really soft and smooth. It's not like pore filling. I can still see all these pores right here, but I can definitely feel like a slight tightening effect on my skin. It just made it feel a little bit more firm, I guess you could say. So I'm really excited to test this one out. I don't know if it says anywhere on the package when to use it. Oh, actually it says to apply it as the last step of skincare. Apply a moderate amount and gently pat over the skin until it is fully absorbed. So that's interesting. Normally with skincare, especially in the K-beauty routine, you go from the thinnest product to the thickest, and normally you would do a toner, then an essence, then a serum, then your moisturizer. So that's kind of interesting that they're saying to use this last. So I don't know, I guess I'm gonna have to use it both ways. Maybe I'll try using it as an essence and then also try using it as the last step, which would really be like a primer at that point, because that would be the last thing before I apply my foundation. And then we'll just see kind of what the difference is. And then next up, I got the Saint-Tropez Self Tan Classic Mousse, and this isn't actually the full size, but this is, it retails for $24.50, and it says, for our most iconic, natural, healthy looking tan, the lightweight classic mousse tailors to your individual skin tone for our longest lasting tan in one application. And they also sent over a mitt for applying it as well. And to be honest with you guys, I'm not a huge self-tanner fan, and it always grabs in my dry areas on my legs especially, and I just feel like it looks streaky and patchy and kind of weird. But I've heard so many great things about this one, and I've never tried it. So I may give it a try when we're on vacation or something and just see how I like it. Next up, what is this one? This is from Dominique Cosmetics, and let's see, it's their Lemonade Lip Gloss. Add hydrating shine and fullness to your lips with the lightweight, non-sticky balm like Lemonade Lip Gloss from Dominique Cosmetics. The sheer lip gloss is long-lasting and flexible, so you can wear it alone or layered over your favorite lipstick. So this retails for $17, and I have the shade Peach Tea. This color looks beautiful, and I love the packaging as well. I just got her Rustic Glam palette, if you guys saw last week's Sunday haul, and I am loving that one so far. I definitely have to do a video on it, but I just want to see what this color is like. So it looks really pretty and peachy, and it is more of a sheer color, but you can kind of build it up a little. That is stunning. Wow. This color is just beautiful. I'm not even sure that I have a lip gloss in this color. It's peachy, but it's almost like a light coral, and it smells so good. It smells like cake batter. I can smell it all the way from here. I love that scent so much in lip products, so I'm very, very excited for this one. Next up, we have a lip liner from Dirty Little Secret, and this is in the shade Rosy Posy. This retails for $15, and it says it's smooth and creamy. This Dirty Little Secret lip liner is here to help you create the perfect pout. So I'm kind of wondering if the shade might kind of go with this one. It doesn't look like it based on the cap, but let's open it up and take a look. So this looks like it's going to be more of a rosy shade. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily go with the lip gloss, but it's very pretty, and it does feel creamy. It's just your traditional pencil lip liner. Really loving that color. And then the last product in the box is the Tarte Be You Naturally eyeshadow palette, and I believe this is supposed to be exclusive to Boxycharm. It says, packed with 4 shimmer shades and 4 matte, your new Tarte Be You Naturally palette is everything you need to create endless neutral looks. From the frosty cool pinks to the rich bronze and brown tones, this palette will flatter all skin tones while blending smoothly thanks to its Amazonian clay formula, and this retails for $36. So let's take a look. So the round packaging looks just like their Rainforest of the Sea palettes. It actually is the exact same size, and I'm kind of wondering if the formula in here is like those as well, because those had kind of more of almost like a cream formula versus powder. So here's what the inside looks like. It is definitely very neutral, and this is kind of interesting. It looks like this is like a sticker because it's sort of lifting up a little bit right here. Okay, well, it's just kind of ripping. So I'm kind of wondering now if they actually reused the Rainforest of the Sea packaging. Oh yeah, this is actually a sticker too on the outside. I'm not going to mess with it because I feel like I'm just going to make it look all messy then, but I'm betting that's exactly what they did. This probably says Rainforest of the Sea in here because I think the other ones did. So anyway, let's go ahead and swatch these shades and see if this is just a regular pressed powder formula or if it's like the Rainforest of the Sea ones. Okay, so this is just a very basic neutral palette. It's mainly all browns. You just have this one kind of pale pink matte in here, but everything else is some sort of variation of brown or tan. You have this coppery brown shimmer right here. This one's a little bit more of a rosy bronze shimmer. You have a warm mid-tone matte brown here and then a deeper matte brown. And formula-wise, it does not feel like the Rainforest of the Sea ones. It's not that creamy formula. It feels like regular powder eyeshadows. Alright guys, so that's everything that was in my June Boxycharm. I'd love to hear what you guys got in your Boxycharm down below, if any of the products were different, and what you think about them. Hey guys, it's Tuesday. I just got a really nice package from Honest Beauty and they sent over a bunch of their new skincare products. And just in case you didn't know, Honest is Jessica Alba's beauty brand. It's sold at Target. The prices are really reasonable and it's a clean beauty brand as well. And I'm so excited because I haven't tried any of their beauty products, but I remember using some of their skincare products for babies on my son when he was little and really enjoyed them. So let's go ahead and just dive right in. They sent over a card with the products that are in the box. They have a daytime skincare routine and then also a nighttime. So I'll definitely be going through that with you guys. They also sent just a couple of little extra things, including the silk scrunchie. And also they sent over this little mini ring light to clip on your phone. That's so super cute. And then also this gentle cognac sponge. And these are great if you just use them with your regular cleanser. They just add a little bit of mild exfoliation. So excited to try that one as well. And then, so heading into, let's see, the daytime skincare routine, they're saying start with the Gentle Gel Cleanser. So this one says purify and refresh. It has chamomile and calendula to calm and refresh. It's made without parabens, SLS, SLES, PEGs, phthalates, dyes, and synthetic fragrances. And then I'll just show you the ingredient label really quick. This claims to be a gentle formula with yucca. Is that yucca or yucca? You guys let me know in the comments. I always probably say that wrong. Removes dirt and makeup without over drying, while chamomile and calendula extracts keep the skin calm and carry on. So let's just take a look at the packaging really quick. That's just what the packaging looks like. It comes in a nice pump. And then let's see what would be the next step. So the next step in the daytime routine would be the vitamin C radiance serum. And it says it has artichoke and clover extracts plus mica for a dewy glow. This day brightening formula boosts skin radiance for a brilliant looking complexion. And here's a look at, again, the ingredients. Right, so here's the packaging, and what you do is just twist this and then the pump comes out. Isn't that so cool? So let's just test some on my hand. All right, so it's just more of a clear gel serum-like texture, very lightweight. It feels nice and silky on the skin as well. It's supposed to have that little bit of mica in the formula for brightening, and I mean, I think it definitely does. Add just a little bit of glow, which is nice. It feels super hydrating as well. It feels very nice on my skin. And then step 3 in the daytime routine is the Hydrogel Cream. So then on the back, it says the key to hydrated skin is plenty of water and our gentle advanced moisture release cream, quenching and cooling upon application. This oil-free formula leaves skin feeling hydrated and soothed. So this also says in the directions that massaging the cream onto skin helps burst the water, hydrating the skin. So here's a look at the ingredient list. It has squalene as the second ingredient. It also has glycerin. So here's a look at the jar that it comes in. All right, so it actually does look like a pretty thick and rich cream. So I'm just going to take a little bit off of the lid here. Oh yeah, this is super rich actually. My dry skin is going to love this. But it's interesting because you know how it said on the back that when you massage it in, it kind of releases the water into your skin? As I'm massaging it, it's breaking down into more of like a watery light texture. That's super interesting. I mean, it still feels really moisturizing, but the texture of it definitely changed as I was rubbing it in. So it feels super nice. Wow. It almost feels like it could double as a primer because it's just making my skin feel so super soft and smooth. It feels like everything's kind of more smoothed out. So I cannot wait to try this one out as well. And then the last step in the daytime routine is Glow. It says Magic Beauty Balm Stick. So here's what the packaging looks like. It says it's made with a blend of fruit and botanical oils plus mica for a hint of shimmer. This convenient multi-purpose stick softens, soothes, and adds a gorgeous dewy highlight with just a touch. So I'm actually very interested in this because I'm not really a fan of traditional highlighters anymore. I feel like they're too glittery on my skin. But this one sounds like it would just be really nice and subtle. Here's a quick look at the ingredient list. I'm wondering if this might be a dupe for the RMS Living Luminizer. I think that's what it's called. I've seen that one at Sephora and was actually thinking about trying it because it's supposed to be just more of like a dewy glow, like a cream highlight. And this one might be a great alternative to that. So let's just take a look. And I love that it comes in a stick format too. It makes it really easy. So here's what it looks like. It does not look like it's going to be overly glittery or shimmery. So let's just put a little on my hand. Yeah, this is exactly what I was hoping it would be like. There it is, like where I put it. So it's just the kind of highlight you would see just like kind of when you're turning your face or when the light hits it, but nothing glittery at all. I don't see any glitter particles in it whatsoever. It also feels hydrating but not sticky, so that's amazing as well. So I will definitely keep you updated on this. This might be my new favorite highlighter, you never know. All right, so then on the back we have the nighttime skincare routine, and it says step 1, cleanse, magic gel to milk cleanser. And it says there's beauty in transformation made with pink kaolin clay and delicately scented with rose water. Our daily cleanser removes makeup and impurities to leave skin glowing and clean. Upon contact with water, the translucent gel transforms into a soft milk-like cleanser for results that you can see and feel. So here's a quick look at the ingredient list. It's very short. I'm loving these really short ingredient lists because I know there's not a whole bunch of unnecessary things in there. All right, so here's what it looks like. And you know what? I do kind of want to put a little bit of this on because I'm so curious about what it's like. All right, so let's see. So it looks like a gel just like that. And then it feels like a really soft, kind of cushiony, thick gel formula, which is nice. And actually, as I'm massaging it in, it feels like an oil cleanser. So I can definitely see how this would be great for removing makeup. All right, I'm just gonna add a little water and see what happens. So when I added water, it did turn into a little bit of a light milky lather, and my skin feels really soft, not tight. It doesn't feel greasy or anything either. So I'm excited to try this out and see how it removes makeup. All right, and then the second step is the Honestly Pure Retinol Serum. And it says, put your most beautiful face forward. This beauty-enhancing serum is formulated with a blend of hyaluronic acid and retinol known to hydrate and reduce the signs of aging. And then here's a look at the ingredients. All right, let's test this one out. So this one looks more like a lotiony texture, but it's still very thin like a serum. It also feels really nice and hydrating, yet light at the same time. It did say that it's encapsulated, so that means that it'll be more of a slow release throughout the night, and I usually do much better with ones like that versus the kind that just give your skin all the retinol at once. So I can't wait to see how this one does. I haven't used a retinol in a while. And then the last step is also the hydrogel cream again. So that's everything. I am so excited to test this out. I actually just finished up my 30 days of the Good Molecules skincare that I showed a few weeks back in my Sunday haul. So I'm ready to film a video on that and show you guys the results. So I think maybe what I'll do is just start using this line now for the next 30 days and then do a follow-up video on that and show you guys before and after skincare photos and see how everything is going. So if you'd like to see that, let me know down in the comments below. Hey guys, it's Wednesday and I just got my ColourPop order in the mail, and I had grabbed this new palette called Here Comes the Sun, and this is one of their single eyeshadow palettes. So inside you get 24 shades, and they've already chosen this collection for you, so you just order it as a bundle. So I really want to swatch this for you guys. I just thought it was such a beautiful summer palette. I'm loving all these colors, and you have like kind of your more neutral shades over here on this side. You also have a lot of like pinks and purples. It does come with 2 glitter shades, which, you know, I'm not the craziest about glitter, but the rest of the palette is so pretty. I just couldn't not try it out. So let's go ahead and do some swatches. All right, guys, so how beautiful is this palette? The formula feels just like all of ColourPop's other shadows. There's nothing different about it. So if you love ColourPop eyeshadows like I do, you're gonna love this one, I think. I think it's just a really happy mix of color. It just reminds me of summer, and some of these like lavender shimmers are stunning. This one right here is almost like a pinky lavender. It's so beautiful. This one here has an iridescence to it, almost like a duochrome with a little blue in it. That's beautiful. Even these glitters, I'm not a fan of glitter, but they're stunning. I'm also really loving this shade right here, this matte. So overall, just a beautiful, beautiful palette. And I think as far as all of the summery palettes I've seen out there right now, this one is definitely by far my favorite as far as the color selection goes. Hey guys, so it's a couple days later, but I just wanted to quickly add this video in because once I did the swatches on here, then I went ahead and posted them on my Instagram page, and a bunch of people were saying it looked a lot like the new Natasha Denona Sunrise palette. So I did some comparison swatches and put them on Instagram, so I figured I would show you guys what that looks like right here so you can see. And really there are so many shades that are almost identical. The entire palette isn't the same because the ColourPop one does have those two glitters that the Natasha Denona doesn't, but I basically just swatched all of the shades that are the same, and then the ColourPop one actually has a bunch of additional shades as well. So just in case you were kind of thinking about getting the Natasha Denona, it is a little cheaper at $65 than her other palettes, but this ColourPop one is $40. And I think ColourPop's formula is awesome. You really can't beat it. So I've been using both of these and can't really tell too much of a difference on my eyes. So I would definitely recommend the ColourPop one if you like this color scheme, and you'll save yourself 25 bucks as well. So just putting that out there. I'll leave the link for the ColourPop one down in the description box below if you want to go check it out. Guys, it's Thursday. I was just at Ulta and I grabbed these new Kylie Jenner blush and bronzers. Actually, they're not new. They've been around for a while, but they were completely sold out on her website. I did want to try them initially when they first launched and just see how the formula was, but they sold out so fast on her website. I was excited to see them at my local Ulta store, and it was honestly really hard to choose shades, but the blush that I got is called Close to Perfect, and then the bronzer is Toasty, and I think these are just absolutely stunning. I cannot wait to wear them. So let's check out the blush first. So here's what that one looks like. I thought this was the most perfect peachy nude shade. I was between this one and another one. I can't remember what it was called now. They were very similar, but I just love the tone of this one so much. So there's that one. And then the bronzer in Toasty is like the perfect bronze. It's not orange at all. It's a nice light bronzer for my skin tone. I just think it looks really pretty in the pan. So let's go ahead and just swatch these two really quick. First up, here's the blush in the shade Close to Perfect. That is so gorgeous. It's like perfect for my skin tone. It really is close to perfect. That's a great name for it. Right, and then here's the bronzer in Toasty. And look at how beautiful and subtle that is too. That's also a perfect tone for my skin color. I just think it's gonna work out beautifully. It feels really soft and blendable and a little bit more on the sheer side, which is a good thing because when it comes to face products like blush and bronzer, I do like to build them up a little bit rather than start off heavy. So I love this. I can't wait to try these out. I think they're absolutely perfect. So it's kind of making me want to try some more from the line, but I'll have to let you guys know at least what I think of the formula and how they apply. If you guys would like to see a video on that, definitely let me know down below. Good morning, guys. It's Friday. I just picked up 2 new sunscreens on your recommendations. If you happen to see my video that I did earlier in the week about the new Maybelline Urban Cover Foundation and why I won't be reviewing it, basically it's because I am now allergic to chemical sunscreen, and a bunch of you had recommended this new Australian Gold Botanical sunscreen for the face. It's SPF 50. It's a tinted version as well. It's supposed to be non-greasy. I do already have the Coats tinted natural sunscreen that I use on my face, and I really love that one, but that one's around $23 and this one was $14.99, so it's a little bit cheaper, and the bottle is also larger as well. This one is 3 ounces and I believe the Coats is 1.5. So I just want to try a little bit on my hand. Okay, so the tint is definitely not as dark as the Coats one. It's a little bit lighter, almost kind of pink toned, but wow, the texture feels really nice. It doesn't feel like the typical really thick kind of sticky mineral sunscreen. It feels very smooth and silky, almost like a primer, very similar to the Coats one. Really, it feels almost identical actually, maybe even a little bit lighter, and it seems to have that same velvety matte finish as well. So I can just show you side by side. I mean, it actually evens out my skin tone too, sort of like a light BB cream or a tinted moisturizer. So actually, I'm really psyched right now. I think this is going to be awesome, but I can definitely let you guys know once I try it out on my face and let you know how it works. They also had body versions as well, but they weren't tinted. And I was kind of thinking it would be awesome to have a tinted sunscreen for the body, because then it could kind of hide some of those like little spider veins and imperfections. When you're really pale like I am, everything shows through, especially on your legs. I was almost thinking maybe I could just use this all over, but the tube is kind of small. I feel like I would go through it really quickly. But then also in that video, a few of you had recommended this one from Pacifica. This one is also an SPF 50 mineral sunscreen, and this is a bronzing body butter with coconut, and it has broad spectrum UVA, UVB. It is water resistant up to 80 minutes. It's vegan and cruelty free. So I decided to give this one a try as well. But if I don't like this one, I'll probably go back and maybe try one of the body ones from Australian Gold. So let's go ahead and give this one a try. I think I'm going to put it actually on my arm. All right, so this one kind of seems like it's separated in the tube a little bit. I'm thinking this is going to be one of the ones you really need to shake up well, because you're going to want to make sure that you're getting that SPF in there. And this is actually quite dark on me. Oh my gosh. So this one definitely has a thicker, stickier feel compared to the Australian Gold. It takes a little bit more effort to blend this one in, but now that it doesn't feel sticky. It actually feels really nice and hydrating. And then here are my two arms next to each other. It looked really dark when I started rubbing it in, but it's actually not that dark. It just gives me like a little bit of a golden sheen to my skin, which is really nice. It's almost like a fake tan that'll wash off. So I actually think this is really cool. So I'm actually really happy with these suggestions. Thank you so much to those of you who recommended these. I can't wait to try them out. I'm actually heading to the beach this weekend, so I'll definitely give them a go. The only thing I'm a little concerned about with this one is that it was a little bit separated in the tube. So hopefully it does provide enough protection, because the zinc oxide in this one, it's 22% zinc oxide, which is a lot, but zinc oxide is a very heavy ingredient and it probably kind of settles to the bottom. So I wanna make sure that it's really well mixed with the other ingredients in here, otherwise I won't be getting the protection that I need. This one is 4% titanium dioxide and 4% zinc oxide, so it's more of a blend. And I just find that this one has a more elegant texture overall. I mean, it may be just because it's formulated for the face, but if the body ones in this line feel like this one does, I might actually prefer them to this one, even though this one does have the bronzing, which I like because I feel like it'll kind of hide some of the imperfections a little bit in my skin and just give me an all over bronze glow. But I do plan to test this one out when I'm at the beach, so I'll let you know if I end up getting any color or if it does a good job at blocking the sun. Alright guys, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And also, I'd love to hear from you guys down in the comments below what you're most interested in seeing reviews on going forward. Also, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. If you love hauls, you love drugstore makeup, I do reviews throughout the week and hauls every single Sunday. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you on Sunday with my next haul. Bye!